Hoodlum who raided a police station at Katewe, a raffle, has been arrested for armed robbery. One of the Hoodlums who hijacked the EndSARS protest in Edo and participated in the looting of a police station in the state has been arrested for armed robbery. The State Police Command paraded the suspect Sunday Effiong on Monday, November 23, 2020. Effiong was identified in a viral video that captured him leaving the Oba Market police station with an AK-47 rifle after he and other hoodlums had raided the police station on October 19, 2020. Police claim the suspect formed a robbery gang that has been terrorizing Benin City. Such a video of Effiong being paraded.
Don't do like go rapper now. Rapper. Why the point? Don't do like go rapper now. Rapper. Why the point?
On the 19th of October 2020, this suspect, identified as Sunday Effiong, was among those who invaded Oba Market police station in Benin City during the hijacked EndSARS protest. The suspect carted away police AK-47 rifle and 3 magazines. According to report, the suspect then formed a gang of suspected armed robbers that have been terrorizing Benin City and environs. The suspect and 3 others snatched an Audi 80 car which they used in allegedly attacking several petrol stations in Benin City. According to report, the suspect and his gang members had stormed a petrol station along Upper Sakuba Road by St. Maragoroti Junction in Benin City for alleged armed robbery operation. But while in operation, a combined team of security agents arrived at the scene, resulting in a heavy gunfire. 2 of the suspects were killed on the spot. One of them escaped, while this suspect, Sunday Effiong, was arrested on the spot. Upon a closer look, it was discovered that the suspect was among those who stole police guns from Oba Market Police Station, Benin City on 19th October 2020. It was further revealed that the AK-47 rifle spotted with him was sold to a cow rearer for the sum of 180,000 naira.
Don't do like go rapper now. Rapper. Why the point?
The suspect gives an insight into his criminal activities.
You see this video?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Who be this person?
Me.
Eh?
Me.
Now you?
Yes.
What happened?
Now during the time they do protest. So if I no say na English for the work.
Because I see AK-47 for your hand just now. Police gun.
Yes, yes.
How na contact planner?
We not plan on that doctor so now get the connection. Now just call us, we all did together, now just the day together and
So how many people can't die for the operation?
No, 2 people.
Who be the people named them?
Doctor and Susunaga.
Okay, the doctor when he plan so when you say tell Namona go there, he die. There was a Ghana when he carry the AK go give person, he die. So who can survive now?
I mean once wrong.
The Edo State Commissioner of Police Johnson Babatude Kokumo vowed to ensure that the people of Edo State sleep with their 2 eyes closed.
We want to reach out to the good people of Edo State through you, letting them to know that we are not resting on our oars.
Items recovered from him include 2 locally made pistols, cartridges, and mobile phones. From the headquarters of the Edo State Police Command in Benin City, Festus Alenke reporting.
Cable News Network CNN airs CCTV footage of Lekki Tollgate shooting and Babangida General Taiwo's confirmation of live bullets being brought to the protest ground by soldiers. Minister of Information Lai Mohammed was also called out as the American News Network stated that there has been shifting narratives since the shooting. Watch the video.
The tribunal set up to investigate what happened on October 20th in Lagos, Nigeria, has been shown closed-circuit video from that night. CNN has exclusively obtained the footage, and much of what you're about to see corroborates our findings. Our senior international correspondent, Nimel Bagger, has our exclusive report, and we want to warn our viewers, some of the images may be disturbing.
This is government CCTV footage from surveillance cameras overlooking Lekki Tollgate. Recorded without sound, it was shown as evidence in the judicial panel. You see soldiers approaching, firing shots here and here. We lined up the footage and it corroborates our previous reporting to show the first time we see and hear gunshots. Notice the building to the right of your screen. Here is the same moment from that building.
They are releasing fire. They are releasing fire.
CNN geolocated and verified the footage you see to mark the exact time and place. Moments later, more CCTV footage. People alarmed. Here is the exact same moment from the other side of the gate. Shots can be heard. But the CCTV doesn't capture everything. This is what it shows at the time we believe shots are fired towards the protesters. The surveillance camera pans away. But this is what you see on the ground. In videos obtained by CNN, it appears to show the army shooting into the crowd here and again at the top of your screen here. At the judicial panel, the CCTV footage stops at around 8 o'clock. The Lekki concession company says this is because it was tampered with. What it doesn't show is this crucial moment where DJ Switch live streams on Instagram after 8 p.m. CNN has verified that these bullet casings are from live ammunition. They are of mixed origin, some are Serbian, this one from 2005. Former and current Nigerian military sources verified to us that these munitions are currently in use by the Nigerian army. At a hearing for the Judicial Panel of Inquiry, the army made an admission.
Soldiers who became, whose lives in this particular case, we saw that this protest had been infiltrated by some Hoodlums.
But eyewitnesses and families we spoke to say the ammunition used that night by Nigerian authorities was very real.
This is where I was shot, and the bullet went through my back.
Up until this point, the army had denied they had live bullets at all on that night. It confirms a key finding in our investigation, that there was live ammunition at the scene. This admission is the latest in a series of constantly shifting narratives as to what happened on October 20th at Lekki Tollgate. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, said that the army fired blank ammunition into the air. He also dismissed CNN's investigation as fake news and misinformation. Now, in the aftermath of our reporting, both the United States and the United Kingdom are calling on Nigeria to ensure that its investigation is free and fair. The Nigerian government continues to dispute our reporting and threatens sanctions against CNN. As you just saw, the army has only just admitted that live ammunition was carried by soldiers at Lekki Tollgate on the night of October 20th. CNN reached out multiple times to the army with requests for comment ahead of broadcasts, which were unanswered, and police and state authorities declined to respond until after the conclusion of the inquiry. We continue to stand by our reporting, Wolf.
Excellent reporting. Thank you so much on behalf of all of our viewers. CNN's Vimal Bagger reporting.
The United Kingdom lawmakers debate sanctions against the Nigerian government over human rights abuse during the EndSARS protest. Watch the video.
Now is the time to hold officials to account for their crimes against humanity that they have embarked on. So I call for an impartial human investigation into these human rights violence and to begin a process to secure justice for victims and their family. As we try to make sense of the incidents, we must ask uncomfortable questions of ourselves. I'm referring to the fact that British officials trained SARS police squad from 2016 up until this year, 2020, and they also trained the Nigerian army. Now I have to ask, what did this training actually entail? Could it have prevented escalation of this kind? Now, standing here as a proud British Nigerian, I implore the Minister and colleagues across the House to pursue answers to these questions and do what it can to facilitate Nigerians' fight for freedom.
One constituent wrote to me to say recently that she watched a documentary on how Nigerian military opened fire on unharmed children who were happily and peacefully demonstrating and carrying Nigerian flags. Many were killed mercilessly. She said she cried. and said to me, "This could have been anyone." My constituents are right in demanding we see long-term action. A statement of condemnation, like my colleagues have mentioned just now, is not enough. As a country which subscribes to international human rights law, we must be quicker to act to support those who are having their rights infringed upon them around the world.
We still see some of those protesters still in detention today, and many others having financial restrictions and other actions taken against them. And I would be interested to know what assessment the Minister has made of the situation today with those who were involved in those protests. But of course, as many have explained today, this massacre and the other atrocities that we've seen are only part of the picture. They are part of a picture of brutality over a number of years, extraordinary brutality and violations by the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, otherwise known as SARS.
Alright guys, that will be all for today on Hanging Out with Seyiwa on Trending News. If you have any stories you want us to cover, do not hesitate to send us a mail. And don't forget to press the subscribe button to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notifications